Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Today is a good day for a stream. A nice long one because I have until 4:30 to get this done. Today is step 3 of the Psijic Order quest line. Yes, you heard me right. I am going to show you all 9 breaches in Skyrim and in that place that's warm with volcanoes, Morrowind. Specifically, Stonefalls. If I remember correctly, this is the part just before you start getting to collect pieces of the Staff of Towers. But we will find out, won't we? The next time I catch you on the story and adventures of Waits in Mountains. Go to dashboard. There we go. Now I have Twitch activated on the phone. At the moment, I am potty training a cat. She is no more than a year old. She's a kitten, basically. But she's already really, really big. She's like this tall from head to feet when she's standing up, the way cats do, with their front paws on the ground and their back paws fully on the ground. And she weighs 18 pounds. Dad got her to step on the scale at one point. And she's a Maine Coon, so she's big and muscly too. So far I've been challenged to try and get her to poop inside the litter box. We found her outside, the 3 of us, in an area that gets like freezingly cold and has snow. Even though she is a Maine Coon, it's not good for her to be outside all the time in the snow. I mean, she could probably survive. We have strays in the area who survive, but still, it kind of sucks that she had to. So, examine the Psijic map. Alrighty then. Psijic map of Morrowind and Skyrim. So this is where we're going. This general area. Looks like the Davin's Watch is the first place I should go. Yep. Dalmora Watchtower. That is the main quest. You see that funky kind of diamond symbol? Well, it's also in black with white borders, which means I don't have it focused, even though I have it active. That's kind of nice the way they do that. That sort of inversion thingy. And let's see if I have Davin's Watch on my list of way shrines. There's Fort Zarin, and there's Davin's Watch. How deliciously convenient. I find it fascinating that they didn't do like a set of breaches on Vardenfell. Because, well, it's an available expansion that came out before Somerset did. I guess they just didn't want to do it like that, and I suppose it makes sense. People must have just come from Vardenfell. So, under those conditions, you get the people who went through Vardenfell as their first quest line. Alright, these are the Starved Plains. I'll be doing the quest for those later. Don't feel like dealing with the Spectral Assassin. But I am gonna look at the Strife Swarm Quama Mine. If I remember correctly, the breach was somewhere in this general area. Strife Swarm Quama Mine. And it looks like the world boss is up right now. Oh yeah, I remember where the breach is over here. I thought it was just outside Seine, but it isn't. Hey, you want to go take this thing out? Probably isn't a good idea to do that. Oh good, you have a Twilight Matriarch to help you with this. I'll take out this squid. Oh, holy crap. It's after me. Thankfully, I can just loophole around it. I wonder if I can root him. There we go. I can root him, but not for long. He's a boss, so he cannot actually stay rooted. It says, target is immune every time. I deal more damage when I'm at range, but not for this. And I regenerate resources when oh, I wonder what that knocking sound is. It's Dad beating up the stakes for dinner. Anyway, when I spend ultimate energy, I also regenerate resources, so having a low-cost ultimate that I can use more frequently is a good thing. Strife Swarm Champion! Hey buddy, come join the fray! Oh, that is not where the Strife Swarm Champion is. I need to pay attention to what I am doing. Button. It deals him damage, so it still makes sense to use the number 2 button. I can block his attacks even though he is a boss. I don't think this guy has a threat table. Either that or none of the 3 of us has taunt. You to some healing. Oh, we have a healer in the group. There's healing energy going off. Here's to hoping the healer don't die. Although I suppose I can act in ways that would change that now, can't I? You, come after me! Come after me! Do not attack the healer. He is not as juicy as you think he is. Healers get a lot of aggro in this game. You will need to utilize the taunt function given to you by the Undaunted in order to negate this. Come on! Oh good, since I was targeting him, it means that the charged lightning synergy that I pushed the X button for actually hits the Strife Swarm champion because I farted in his general direction. Yay! Between the three of us, one dead Strife Swarm champion. Sorry, bro. You were a bit late to the party. I'm gonna grab this way shrine because it's right here. And manage not to draw some shocks.
Looks like a buyer's market around here, eh? But I tell you, I see a lot of potential, mate. Lava front views, open floor plan, plenty of ventilation. Oh, it's a gold mine.
Didn't know you were into real estate. They were... Know that around here somewhere there is a house with a time breach in it. Maybe it's one of these that's across the way. I try not to kill the shocks if I can avoid it. They are a quest mob. People who be making salves need those. This is not the house I am looking for, but it is close to the house I am looking for. I cannot lava walk and avoid being burned, so I do not attempt to do the lava walk. While I'm a worker, there's also a quest to not shoot that guy because, well... Now let's check the map again. Use. It's over here-ish, in the middle of the map, just below Ebonheart. Well, I think I'll just use the ebony flask in room. Now isn't that a convenient turn of events? Convenient turn of events. Always a convenient turn of events. As opposed to a convenient booby of events. Or a convenient seagull of events. Strife Swarm heavy. Gloom graced. I am a leather wearer. So these things mean absolutely buckus to me. They are metal. But instead of just selling off the metal, I am going to give it to someone who can make use of it. This particular note has been rendered illegible, but maybe you can find one that's still readable along the shores of Somerset. Then I may as well drop it. It ain't even worth money. Now, off I go to find the second breach in the third quest of the Psijic quest line. Yeah, quest line. Accurate term. I have not yet found a Psijic portal remaining in Stonefalls, which means that they have been recently picked through. No, I will not hold there. I have things to do. And I have a catch in my throat, caused by phlegm.
Urgent task for you.
That urgent task will have to wait. I am going to discover a way shrine and then head towards a volcano. Discovered one way shrine. Moved towards one volcano, which is like, hey, go and zoom out, you bastard! Maybe I cannot do that while moving. It's somewhere around here-ish. So using this road is perfectly sensible. Near the crafting station called Armature's Upheaval. That is my reminder to get on the stream and do my work.
Definitely a breach nearby. And, ooh, that's a rowdy one. This place is tense, eh? Might have something to do with the mountains strangling each other. Who's to say?
Well, you are to say, because you just said. Ooh, look it. Ooh, look it. Another time breach with some lady smock and some nice gnome root to boot. And then I'll jump off the cliff, manage not to die, I hope, and collect some water while I'm here. But I'll discover the Armature's Upheaval. Seal breaches in Stonefalls. 2 of 9. It appears that you... Fishing! Where's the... Aha! There's the river bait. I will see just what I can pull out of this river. And I'm glad that the E button is not an attack button, because that Betty Netch, which is floating close by, you know, that sort of tentally brain looking thing? Well, if I was hitting the attack button, then I would have disrupted my own fishing cast. Something's got her all riled up. Oh man, the cast ran out. I didn't catch anything. This is almost a rapids fishing hole. Gotta wait till she starts pulling back on the reel. Like that. She makes this kind of laughing noise with a shaking of her head like, yeah, 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 buddy, when she's reeled in something. If you are attempting to get to Skyrim through Stonefalls, do not do it until you're ready to do the Fort Virak quest. You have to actually do the Fort Virak zone quest to get through Fort Virak into Skyrim. It would be much, much faster to head over to Davin's Watch and grab a boat. Fish roe, foul bait, and a runestone. Good thing about this game is that you can collect any resource you can find, but you don't have to use them all. If you're part of a guild, you can sell the resources you find. Ooh, that was close. I am going to unlock this chest. Hello, Roxy. You are eyeing that towel I have put down. You are observing your surroundings. In case you were wondering, she is the one that I am attempting to toilet train. Oh good! A rawhide jacket of health. It might not be better than the armor I'm wearing, though. What's this? In the middle of the river is a statue. It used to be a statue of Almalexia. I can see the skirt, and it's got flowing kind of robe-ishness. Oh look, Death's Wind. A great tanking and or PvP set. I kind of wonder though. I'll have to look on one of my, hey, let me get to the basket, necromancers, and see if they use fire damage in their attacks. Because if they do, then I can make the Ashen Grip set. And that Ashen Grip set will benefit them greatly. Okay. Off to find the breaches again. But first, I'm gonna collect this sky shard. Because, well, I'm right here. My poor horse just let me out of the feckin' lava! Really? You killed me after I got out? Ugh. Sometimes this thing can be so annoying. And I just gained a skill point. A skill point that I will use to purchase a Psijic skill. Try saying that 5 times fast. Rawhide jacket of stamina, rawhide jacket of health. This is well fitted. Boofes my maximum health instead of my maximum stamina. Yeah, that sounds good to me. I'm gonna fillet some fish. There's a chance that you get perfect roe when you fillet fish. Oh, petty glyph of magicka. I may as well enchant the thing I have to allow me to cast my boofedness. Oh yes, I remember this breach. It's along the side of this sort of cavern with spikes in it. It's along one of the spikes, so you have to be above on the high ground rather than on the low ground. Otherwise, you cannot reach it to seal it. This place called Vivek's Antlers. Conveniently located nearby is...
What a view! Aside from the coral over there. Be glad your silly face-offs can't smell colors. Oh, that orange smells like old fed spill out of an ogre's bottom. Let's find this breach, eh?
Cannot smell colors. Methinks there's a bit of kinesthesia going on there. Yeah, it's up one of these spikes around this crater here. And you have to ride up to it. Well, you could walk up to it, but that'd take a while. Hey, let me up the fucking mountain. Good. Seal the time breach. And for heaven's sake, don't jump off of this. You'll die if you do. But then again, I don't really want to. I want to catch this sky shard and look at that vista over there. It's got a Mage's Guild skill book at the vista and a sky shard over there, so. Dagger's Point Invasion Camp. Probably not a good idea for me to go down there. So, I'll just collect the imp stool, because I'm here. Go after that sky shard point. You'll find just randomly abandoned shrines everywhere. Now I have learned the cat will pee on the rug, which is actually fortuitous because it means that I can teach her, using the rug, to pee in a cat box. Mottos of the Dunmerry Great Houses by Vilin Girith. To my son, whose inability to remember even these simple facts embarrasses our family at every opportunity. This is to inform you of the words the great houses of Vardenfell live and breathe by, and the saints they hold as their patrons, representative of their goals and motives. If you ever again confuse House Hlalu, the Hlalu and Drez merchant nobles with whom we trade, I will disown you 3 and 10 times, and once again to make the deed final and eternal. So that means he'll either do it 31 times if you're going multiply, or 14 times if you're doing addition. Alright then. Sulphur Pool's Way Shrine, here I come. After collecting some bug gloss. Then it's off to Davin's Watch, because I don't have a way shrine in Skyrim yet.
Safe here.
And I must say, having the Psijic Order quests is actually a boon to a young character, even though it will take you longer to complete the quests on a young character who doesn't have the zones all mapped out. It is well worth your time, because when you go questing through those areas, you can travel a whole lot faster and with a lot less danger involved, if danger isn't exactly your thing. First, I'm gonna stop over at the Horse Master and grab me some training. I should be able to do that by now. Yep, that sort of refresh symbol, I can go train. You can dismount if you want. You don't have to.
Fine horses in Davin's Watch.
Meat and potatoes delivery.
Thank you. I'm gonna grab the plate first, and the utensils second. Thank you very much for making them.
You're welcome.
Such is the way of the food. Shift button to sprint. Shift button out of print. Yeah, no. Okay. This is the Botswain area.
We're just over the wall, huh?
Let's look at this. She will take me to Daggerfall. She will take me to Volkgard. Janasa to Satanin and Vivek. Serielda to Somerset. Follow this Rarum to Dishan and the Rift. Alright. Falsum it is. I need to go to the Rift. which is the northern zone. Liel's will take me to the little port of Balmora. And to Leak Rock Isle. Falvis, thank you for being here today.
The manifest is full, but I'll find
Room within the Ebonheart Pact. Oh, if you don't have a house in Dishan, you can use the boat to travel there. Please take me to the Rift, sir. From Dishan, you can sail passage into Shadowfen. Shadowfen can be reached by boat. And from the Rift, you can walk down into, what is it called exactly? This is Riften. So I'm in the southern zone. From the Rift, I can walk into Eastmarch. And I've got the Fallowstone Hall Way Shrine up here to allow me to do that. For now, what I'm gonna do is grab the Way Shrine that lives here in Riften. This actually gives me kind of an advantage, because I thought I would have to go into the higher level zone first, or second, and then deal with the lower level zone later. But I was wrong about that. Like I said, it's been some time since I've done this quest. So I've forgotten the little intricacies of it. Behold the Way Shrine. I am going to check the map. The Psijic map tells me where to find the breaches. We've got one that looks like it's just outside of Riften. One that looks like it's up to the northwest of the zone. And one that's really far to the northwest of the zone, near High Hrothgar. Alright. So, I am going to take a break and stop the recording for a while in order to eat some food. So, I will definitely be back. Thank you for joining me for this night. Stop streaming and stop recording.